My first guest has appeared in such films as Superbad, Zombieland, and Easy A. She can currently be seen in the new comedy Friends with Benefits, and her latest film, Crazy Stupid Love, opens Friday. Let's take a look at this clip.
I don't care. I love him. I really do. And given the opportunity, yes, I would have his babies.
Seriously. Conan O'Brien. You would do Conan O'Brien.
Oh my God, yes.
Ew. Friend to friend. Ew.
You have so much potential, and you've resorted to fantasizing about Conan Ginger Junk O'Brien.
He is funny.
He looks like a carrot.
Please welcome Emma Stone. So, let's talk about this movie.
Yeah.
Well, like, you stood up for me, anyway. Your character stuck up for me.
I mean...
What's with this ew from your friends?
She is a little bit of a bitch.
Yeah. And something's wrong with her sight, you know what I'm saying?
That's exactly right.
She's looking at this and saying, ew. Ginger junk?
I didn't write it.
Yeah.
I didn't write it, but I disagree strongly.
Yeah, thank you. Well, thank you for sticking up for me.
Anytime, gotta represent.
And speaking of redheads, you know, I always was under the impression that you were a natural redhead, but you're not. You are a blonde. Is this right? You're blonde, and you decided to go red at some point.
Yes.
How did that happen?
Well, I was a blonde my whole life, and then I dyed my hair brown when I was 15, and then I went in for Superbad, and the other girl, Martha McIsaac, had brown hair, and so Judd Apatow walked in and just said, "Make it red." And then ever since I've been red.
What kind of power does Judd Apatow have?
And
it shall be red.
And it just instantly changed color.
Wow. Now, is life different for you as a redheaded woman? Do people treat you differently as a redhead?
I didn't really think about it. I just, because I've had it for 5 years, but then I just had blonde hair for Spider-Man.
Yep.
And I dyed it back as soon as I could to red. And I walked into my apartment, and my friend Max was there, and he said, "You look a lot funnier as a redhead." And I was like, "Really?" He said, "Yeah, you've seemed like a bitch for the past 6 months."
Really? So there's something about red hair that makes you seem a little funnier.
You're a little funnier with red hair, I guess.
Yeah, especially if it moves like that. Now, you know what's funny? You have I love your voice, but it's very deep, has a husky quality to it.
Yeah.
And I find it very, very sexy.
Oh,
I also find it
you.
to be lower and more manly than mine. Have people thought that you were older than you really are? Because you're quite young, but you have the voice of someone who's, lived a whole life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yeah. I mean that as a compliment. I really do.
Well, no, I mean, most people just usually think that I have a cold, or that I just woke up, or most taxi cab drivers call me sir. Because they don't look back.
Yeah.
And sometimes they do look back.
Yeah.
And they still call me sir on occasion.
It's because Judd Apatow said, "And you shall be a man." He has that much control.
He has so much power.
Yeah. How about when you're on the phone with people? People must get a different idea.
Yeah, it's always a little bit of a struggle.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's been, I've dealt with it my whole life. So.
Hey, it's all working for you.
Hey,
Do not
thanks.
change a thing.